Hello everyone. So today yes, no DSLR, it will stay over there, we don't need it. We've got Xbox One X. How about that? So customer said that it's powering on but has no post. Okay, that's what customers said. So I'll go to bookRepairOnline.co.uk, I'll log in and I'll start the work. So this work will be designated to me. If anything goes wrong, that will be on me. New bookings, core audio, which we can't do, we wait on the parts from China, and Xbox original. No, Xbox One. Okay, that's the one. Details. Okay, so it's in the undergoing work. So description I provided here, it's Xbox is powering on, but no post on display. Yes, Xbox was delivered with a power cable and the box. So that's me. Let's switch Book Repair Online. And let's see what we got. Yes, we don't need this cable. Now, if you would receive it, yes, from customer, what would be your first thing with it? How you would approach it, do you know? If you want to think about it, pause the recording and let me know in the comment, or just think it through and wait what I will say next. Pause. Start. Okay, so I was asking customer, and you should do it as well, what customer did before it happened. So I was making sure that customer checked with other HDMI cable at their premises, yes, before getting to me. I was asking if customer, was doing like a waiting period, yes. So they did several tests, not just one test, and oh, it's not working, let's call Peter, yes. But they did test it like several times. So we know that it's not an intermittent fault or anything, it's just a permanent fault, no post, yes? So now if we will switch it on, that's what we want to observe. Now, I need to get a cable here or here, I don't know, because I've got too many of these cables nowadays. I need to start lining them up. Here's one, okay. Let's plug that in. Now, the first thing you should connect is HDMI. Why? Why HDMI should go first? Do you know? Because there's 5 volts in the port. So if you've got 5 volts here, and you will be connecting with a chassis, which is the external layer of the HDMI port, you might have like a wee voltage kicking in, yes, current going in. Get it out, so we plug it in on out. And what we want to avoid is we want to avoid this unnecessary, power going. If anything, then it's better to do it on the on off device. Yes, I know HDMI is a hot plug, and I know it has a chipset which is recognizing what is switched on, what is connected to it. Yes, I know that, but it's still safer, and if you want to be on the safe side, always it's better to switch off and connect. It's better to have hot plug, but don't use it, yes, or don't use it all the time, especially when you're moving stuff around. But you know, it's just better, yes. So I'll switch you to the monitor. Yes, we get a monitor here, and we get Xbox here. Let's switch that on. It's a wide screen, so we should be able to. Okay, now let's power it on. So we see we've got a light. No HDMI cable. Nothing. Okay. So, what would you do now? What would be your first thought? What's wrong with it? Do you know? What's the common fault with this, or common faults? The first thing what we would have to do is switch it off and open it, yes? Because we hear that the device is working, yes? The beep on, beep off is there, there's only black screen with it, yes? So we need to disconnect it. We can switch off the monitor, that's not what we want. Switch off the power, yes, connector, IC7, if you would want to know what's the called this cable. And we can proceed with opening of the Xbox. Do you know now what it is, or you still don't know? If you don't know, I can tell you, but there are a few faults, okay? Possible, few faults. So the fault number one, which is the most common one, is a hard drive. When hard drive is faulty, you won't see any post on the display. Hard drive is the most common fault. If you wanna know, there's more to it. Okay, there's more faults. Okay, I'll put like this and give it some light so that okay. It's done. All the way long. And at the sticker will be the last one, yes. All is done. Now this is the last one. Now you might be saying, why are you keeping it as the last one? Because I don't want a sign of opening. If you haven't watched my other episodes, I'm trying to not leave a mark that it was open. Not always it's possible, I'm telling you straight away. Sometimes it's bad move, you know, small bad move. You can see the mark. But many times you're good, you know, you're really good. I would have a more practice with them, not tens of them, but maybe hundreds of them. Then I would do it the way that nobody would recognize always, yes? But it's a sticker as well here, so you're not only have to watch for the sticker, but you have to, you know, detach it, yes? So Oh, yeah. So it was possible. You can see, you know, the difference here, but at least the surface, it's not damaged. Yes, here, the surface is not damaged. So that's a good thing. So you can see, of course, because that's the type of the label, yes? But it's no harm to this. So now we need 2 Torxes. If I know, oh, one is in my eyes. 2 types of Torxes. We don't need a light now. Overlit. Which are these? Okay. Okay. I don't see. I think this and this will be. What? Look. Just wanna go. Okay. Now let's go through all of these, and small ones and big ones. But actually, you know what? Actually, let's start off the green ones. Start off the green ones because these are the long ones. And these were 8, I think. Because I'm talking from top of my head, so I might be wrong. 3, 4, 5, 6 in the 1S. Okay, so it's less than in one Xbox One. Let's screw in. Okay, and now because we've got these ones out, we can take it like that and expand it and take it off. Yes, so that's a natural. That's a natural dust, and you can't avoid it. Yes, so if you see something like that, that's a typical. It's nothing extraordinary. And now you can get the top off, but we need, in order to take it off, we need this. You don't see it probably. You need 3 screws at the top and 2 screws here, yes, at the front. And then we can take it away, but this should be slightly too big. You need one size smaller for this one, and yes, exactly. I was taking it from here. Oh, on the side is even more dust, but that's a common thing. You know, you can't avoid it. Yes, just overheating. Now, first test which we will gonna do, it will be plugging in this hard drive to my computer and checking if you can read the data from it. Yes, just to see, because if it's not recognized, for instance, that automatically means that this drive is faulty. Okay, so now we got 2 choices. If it's not recognized, we can fix it and it can be recognized, or we can replace it, but then customer will have to have new operating system, so that, you know, I'll show you the dust so you will know it's typical. That's why each device should be, which has fan, yes, fan, not fun. Each device, I'll get this one off as well, has fan, should be once every year or every 1.5 years opened, cleaned, replace thermal paste, because that's no big cost, but it's saving, you know, overheating. It should be done. It is always? No, it's not. You know, it's not. People don't do it. but many people don't know about it, and then they are overheating stuff, and then stuff gets faulty, and then because stuff gets faulty they need to pay money to either fix it or replace it. Okay, so we get a hard drive here. Yes, that's a hard drive. That's 1 terabyte. I can see that. That's 1 terabyte hard drive. And it's screwed in. Okay, good. So I knew about it. I could screw it out. I haven't. That's 1, and that's 2. Screw here. Oh, sorry, you don't see. Now you see on the left side of the screen what I'm doing. Okay, we can put these small screws away and put it back. Can lift it up. One more? Oh, I've forgotten about one more screw. So it's here. My fault. Okay, you can take it out. Now the question is, do we want to take it out completely, like, you know, like this? We want to. Why? Because we want to plug this to my PC. That's too loose. We need this bigger one. Yeah, this far better. Now these are 4 screws. You know, you can't see them, so I'll lift you up the light. Yes. So you've got a 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yes, those screws are going away. And then we can plug them into the, we can plug in the hard drive to my PC. You can share the screen. You need to only remove stuff on the desktop, so that you won't see what you shouldn't see. Okay. So that's out, because I won't be connecting through the SATA connector. How? Why the plastic didn't go off? Ah, guys, I screwed out the wrong screws. Sorry, I showed you the wrong screws. These are the screws which I'm supposed to unscrew. I don't know why I've done it, but I've done it. And I'm wondering why I can't disconnect it. Just me talking rubbish today. I should remember that these were the small ones, by the way. Why I did not remember, I don't know. Just to waste my time probably and yours by the same time. I got no better solution to that. So sorry for that. I won't be screwing that in to take even more time at the moment. I will just leave it. So I will just leave it disconnected. Okay, and I'll plug the adapter for this. That's the adapter. Put it here. Okay, you can plug that drive. And before me connecting it, okay. I'll try to share the screen with you. So let's switch to the folder. Okay, here it's okay. That's temporary videos, my videos, so it's okay. Let's share the screen. Window capture. What do I have here? WhatsApp. No, you don't want to see WhatsApp. Desktop, home, Dolphin. Okay, Dolphin. Cool. Okay, so I can switch it on. Ta-da! So you see here on this side if anything will be add up or not. I'm switching it on. Okay, you can hear it, and it's recognized. And there is temp user system support system update. Yes, you see, so that's a proper content. So it might not be the fault of the hard drive in that case. Yes, and it's reading off. There is no system update too for the Xbox One S. So that's okay. That's looking fine, guys. So we can still test by plugging in second hard drive and see if there will be an error shown, but it will be posted on the screen. But it might be a different fault, okay? And the different fault might be HDMI decoder, encoder, or EMF filter. So those are the other faults. So let us use save. No more sharing. Save remove. Come on, click on it, remove all. Okay. Or open with an application. What? Okay, no device available. Brilliant. Okay, so we can safely remove it. Now we can put it aside, and I'll put on this. Now what we can do is, I've got one Xbox One. Here. So we got this, but what are the differences? Blue, red, yellow, black. The same. Is it the same connector from 1 to 1S or different connector? It's the same. Okay, cool. So we don't need another hero. We don't need another cable. We don't need to disconnect and connect everything. That's what I meant to say. Okay, so we got it plugged in. Let's take it closer here. And let's connect. Wow. Trying to make you more space. I know it's not ideal. Switch off the light. Where's my HDMI cable? You know, I like to plug it in first before hooking up the out. In, out is here. Out and about. Out and about. And the power. And the front panel connector. And the screen. And there's no power because I didn't connect the cable. Oh! Now I connected in the old way, not to the very end. So now power on. Okay, you get it powered. Too bright for my eyes. Okay, now it didn't want to boot. That's a different type of behavior. Now we hear the hard drive, but we've got no post. So we see that changing the hard drive didn't change anything, yes? So it's not a problem with the hard drive. So in that case, we need to remove the main board. And on the main board, there will be a retimer chip. I'll give it a bit more time, okay? So, because I want to just make sure that that's the case. I've got no other way to test it apart from replacing this chip, yes? So if I'll replace this chip, I will know if that's the fault of that chip or not. But that's all I can do, yes? So I'll have to tell customer that there will be a repair attempt fee of £10 because I won't be, I will be sparing one chipset to check it out, and I'm paying about £10 for that chipset. So I need to do the £10 repair attempt fee, ask the customer if that's okay, and if that's the case, I can waste that chipset to know, if that's the case or not. There is no way until date, nobody explained, nobody showed, nobody proved that we can test this chipset in this or that way and without desoldering it, yes, to fix it. So I don't know of any way, yes. The only way we know that the second most common fault is the retimer chip, yes. I've got them here. As you see, it's been a while and it's nothing showing up. Place my box of treats somewhere. Here, okay. So here it is. I'll show you. Box. That's 1S HDMI port, if anybody would need it. We can't read it probably, but 1S. Now you can. Not very stable, not very vivid, but it is. So Xbox Series X, 1S, okay. But we need a retimer chip. That's Xbox ports, capacitors. So this DP158, here it is. TDP158. I've got 2 and 3, I've got 5 of them still 5 in stock. So we can do it. That's not a problem. Okay, if we can do it, I can start the process. So I need to pause it because I need to get in touch with the customer and say about that repair attempt fee. We still got nothing on the screen. So now, sorry for this noise over there. So now the procedure will be take it out, dust it off, yes, clean it to the comfort level, and there are few faults, yes, few faults. Now the problem only is that we are not 100% sure which fault it will be. As the system is powering up and you can hear the hard drive working, that means you can assume that the south bridge, yes, or the APU, they are communicating in between each other, so-called BIOS. It would be bad description, but you might remember it better. So like a firmware, yes, which allows to boot up of the operating system, is recognizing a fault somewhere, or actually no, that is working fine. That's why it's allowing for the boot, and then you hear the sound of the hard drive that it's working fine. So that means loading. You only don't have a display. In that case, if you don't have a display, then the display controller, which is a TDP158, might be faulty, or EMF filter. So we don't know but the most common fault is to desolder it and will be fine, yes? So because opening it and so on, it's taking time, I need to shut it off, I need to dust it off, yes, because it's a lot of dust, and then I need to use my hot air gun, which you can see, to remove it. Once I'll remove it, yes, I can then put it back together with a new chipset, yes, and oh, I see that it's blinking. It's showing like no signal, no cable plugged in, and again back to black. No signal plugged in, back to black. So it's a good hope that it's that chipset. If now I've got spare parts, you know, we could check other components as well, but for now it's no point even to measure anything. It's just to open it, clean it, and try it. Thank you guys, and I'll be back. Yes, if customer will reply quickly, I will not make additional part for it. If customer will take their time with answering, then I'll have to make part 2 of that video. So, customer said yes, we can proceed. I've said that we need to try to replace the chipset TDP158, and I said that if I will attempt it, I need to charge £10. So customer is aware of that, and I can pause the recording, I think. Or do you think I should continue? You just skip it? What do you think? Nobody will tell me ever. But anyways, okay, I'll maybe continue. I can talk to myself. I'll put this hard drive where it belongs. Whoa. And I dropped it just a bit, but I dropped it. So anyways, let's disconnect the power from both ends. Let's switch off the monitor and let's disconnect the HDMI cable, just to make it clear. Okay, well, at the end of the day, I've done a problem with this, but it's fine. I'll screw one screw for now, and I won't be screwing all of them. I can finish it, you know, off the recording. Oh, just a bit. Can put these screws away. For the hard drive. Fine. So now we can proceed with the opening. Not see it, but okay. Now should be fine. This connector goes off. Now we got small screws here. Dum, dum. Yes. So these and here. So these screws have to go. The plastic element on the other side is making a noise. That's the culprit. I just had one person writing to me if I can repair Xbox One S with error 102. So I said yes, but the person lives at Kirkcaldy, so a bit too far. And parents said no. No wonder, because it is far away. So what I could do, if that would be apparent and person would say that it's too far, I would say, okay, I can sell you working Xbox and you can send me that one, because that will cost the customer only about £4 to send it to me. And in this case, I can have it here and I can repair it, yes? So Hermes charge you like £4 or something. Not a lot to ship it. Whereas, you know, going by car, it would cost you big money. These supplies, if you need to remove it, just wiggle it to the top and then use this move, yes? Like as I did. You've got sound effects for that. Now here is a bit of a problem. I like to press with something. Okay, now we got it. Like an old diesel. Like my old diesel. Okay. And that's us. I think I didn't forget about any. Now I need to take this smaller screwdriver. And we need to open it anyway, because we need to remove all the dust and everything. So before proceeding, there is one more check to be done, which I should do before calling the customer. But Peter Pumpkin Eater, yes, forgotten. So I'll do it now. What it is that you check how many volts do you have in your power supply. Because you could have, let's say, 8 or 9 volts and this wouldn't supply enough energy. And you would still have it on, but it wouldn't turn on. Well, there will be this like a threshold, yes, and up till this volt will, let's say, won't turn on, and then when it clicks above, then it will start to turn on. So depends, you know, on what the level is provided. Might be that it's not turning on because of the power supply issue. I gave you just for an example, yes, because I don't remember from top of my head each and every device, but that's what I had as well. And then you wouldn't say. Anyways, okay, all the screws are out, so now we got pins, 1, 2 pins, which I need to use, excuse me, get it away. Oh, this one first, this comes first, this comes second. Oh, I should shame myself, really. We've got a Wi-Fi and Bluetooth card on this side, and I didn't. Well, okay, I think I've got a bigger one. Oh no, this one's good. I've got a. Yeah, I was doing the clamp for the APU. Whoa! Got plenty of those screws. If I will lose them, no problem. I will hoover it later. And I've got plenty of them, so no issue. Guys, I'm hungry. I will eat something. I will definitely eat something. And here's a wiggle. Yeah. So it's fine. Now we can take it out. Oh. And it's out. So I'll have to move everything aside, but I'll pause it, yes? And so I'm just thinking, I don't think there is a value for you to watch anything else. We can unscrew this still. So here to unscrew it, just detach this, and on the second side you've got a clamp. Yes. So if you watch it, you know me, I like to use screwdriver. We can try with different tools today, like different than I normally. Never opened with pliers or with cutters. Will I be able? No. No, I can't. Maybe next time I'll try with something else, but today I'll get flat screwdriver. And then we can do magic. Do some magic. Yes, well, long flat would be the best. I get long and I get flat. So let's do it and let's forget about it. People are buying clamp removals, clamp removal tools. Literally, I will go onto AliExpress, Alibaba or eBay and I'll buy clamp tool if I can use flat screwdriver. That's for sure a good idea. Yes, I'm being sarcastic. You're right, you're spot on. Oh, this is nice and weird comp at the same time. We will have to take it under the microscope. Try. I'll check it with my vision, my sight first, okay? Okay, no, it's no moisture anywhere. Okay, that's fine. TDP 158, TDP 159. That's okay. You can replace with 1S. You will find TDP 159, but you can replace it with TDP 158. That's okay. Only if you would go for the Xbox One X, you can use 158 because that's TDP 158. But I remember the other way around you couldn't. So you couldn't use TDP 159 on Xbox One X. That was, yeah, now I remember. So you can buy TDP 158 and use it on both N1S and N1X, but you can't buy TDP 159 and use it on both. What's the difference in them? I don't know. I know it won't work. Not only me who've tried it. I've tried it on my Xbox, didn't start, and I was typing on, on the forum or on the Discord. I'm saying, guys, I've replaced with this, and they are saying to me, no, only it's working one way. So from Xbox One X, you can put TDP 158 onto the 1S, and it will work. So that is a lesson for you. If you haven't watched it before, because I was telling that, now you know. TDP 159, very good. So now is a part where I'm taking a photo. Believe me, it's so easy to blow this TDP 159 that it's unbelievable. And when you blow it off, you'd rather know what you want to put back, because if you won't put it properly, if you won't put it properly, then it won't start anyway. That's why you need to take photo, pretty much. But the photo has to be as well under the microscope when you see all those components vividly, yes, because they are really tiny. So guys, that's a part one, and I need to clean, well, dust off at least this Xbox. We need to put children to bed. We need to do some stuff at home. Then once this is all clean, when this is all organized, I can move my scope from under the wall to here, display it, yes, on the same monitor. and I can put my wooden part for the microscope. So I can put steadily this board under the microscope, and we can do it. That will be the part 2. Hopefully you got something out of this. Hopefully you've learned something new, because if no, I'm doing it for myself, and that would be a bit sad, because I want people to know how to fix stuff. See you in the part 2. Hope. Thank you guys. Let's fight for the right to repair. If you can spare £12 per year and help me, or get some faulty stuff and give it for the project, I really appreciate it, and hopefully to make more good deeds. We'll talk about it more in the next episode, in the part 2. Bye for now.